guys, I'm Steph. Thank you so much for checking out my channel today. I am so excited to show you all the products I have hit pan on in 2019. If you haven't seen my last two videos, I've been talking about how my collection has changed in 2019. So I had an empties video, I had a haul video, so now I'm just kind of showing you the products that I have hit pan on. So if you're interested in those other videos, I will link them down below. In my haul video, I asked if you guys still wanted to see an inventory video because I wasn't sure about doing it, and I got a lot of responses saying you guys were interested, so I will definitely be filming that, so you can expect to see that on my channel. So if you're interested in that, then make sure you subscribe. Before we get into it, I just have like two quick little things to say. First of all, I have been loving my lip color today, so I really wanted to share it with you guys. I'm wearing the L'Oreal Infallible Paints in Spicy Blush, and this is a product I had a while, and I actually was drawn to it because of Jessica Jam Beauty 89. She really loved this for a long time, so I picked it up on her recommendation, and at first I wasn't so in love with it, but like, I don't know, today I just have been like really feeling it, so I wanted to share that with you guys. Second of all, I wanted to thank Amanda. She is a really active subscriber of mine, and she actually shouted me out on her Instagram stories and like mentioned my channel, and I just thought that was like so cool and so nice. And she's really active on Instagram, and she does a lot of panning videos and that type of thing, so I'm gonna link her Instagram down below if you guys want to check her out. I really appreciate the shout out, and I hope you guys go check her out as well. So now, getting into the products I have hit pan on in 2019, a lot of these are from projects because I do a lot of project pans, but some of them are just stuff that I didn't end up putting in a project, but I just wanted to hit pan on, so I'm going to share this with you now. First off, eyeshadow. It is so difficult for me to hit pan on eyeshadow. I know there's a few people on YouTube doing roulette eyeshadow pans, and I'm just like, I do not understand. Like, people are hitting pan like every single month on shadows, and I'm like, it takes me minimum 3 months to hit pan on something, so I am so impressed by them. But I have 3 eyeshadow pans to share with you. The first one is from the ColourPop and Kathleen Light's Dream Street palette. I did have this in a project, and this is my pan. It's in the shade Elfish. It is like, these pans are really deep, or at least in my opinion. I was surprised like how long it took me. I was just using it as an outer corner deepening shade, and I really loved it. The rest of the palette looks like it has no use, but I really was using it. I really like this shade here, Sweet Dreams, all over the lid. I really like Shooting Star. I do enjoy a lot of this palette, but it's just because once I hit that shade, I definitely did retire it for a little bit because I had just been using it so much. The next eyeshadows I hit pan on were from this palette here. This is the I Heart Makeup Salted Caramel palette, and it is a dupe, I believe, for the Too Faced Semi-Sweet. Once I show it to you, you'll recognize what it's for. And I hit pan in this shade right here, which is Delicious, and this shade over here, which is Sweet. I have quite a dip going in this shade, which I believe is Heavenly. I did put this palette down once I hit pan because it was in a project, but I don't know, I've still been reaching for it. I do really like this palette, and I think it's kind of funny because it was like, it wasn't the high-end version, it's the dupe version, and I've actually gotten so much use out of it, so I'm really happy about that. Moving on to face powders, I do have 2 that I hit pan on. The first one is from a project. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and there is my pan. I have expanded it a bit since that project ended, but not a lot because I have been moving on to other powders. I have a lot of pressed powders, and I want to see how many I can hit pan in this year. I was also able to hit pan in another powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me, the matte and poreless one, and this wasn't in a project, but this was just what I started working on after I finished that L'Oreal one. And hopefully you can see the pan right there. And just for shade reference, this is 110 Porcelain, and the L'Oreal one is 100 Porcelain. I'm a very fair person, so most of it's usually the lightest shade. Also, from a project, I can't believe I actually hit pan in a blush this year. This is the Makeup Revolution blush in the shade Love, and it's not that deep of a pan, and it's a fairly like lots of kick up. It's a powdery blush, but it's also very pigmented, so I love it. It was such a neutral shade. I wore it a lot in the winter. It was in my winter project pan, and I'm really happy that I was able to hit pan on a blush. I'm hoping to hit pan on at least one other blush this year, so hopefully that happens. Another product from my winter project pan, but I wasn't able to hit pan on it during that project, but I continued to work on it, and that was the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. I have the tiniest little pan. This is the mini version, so only 4 grams. And it took me so long to hit pan, about 4 months of solid use, 4.5 months. So I had a goal of hitting pan on like 4 bronzers this year, and I'm starting to think that was a little unrealistic. I did not realize because I finished up bronzers before, but I don't know if it's just this one or I didn't have as many bronzers in my collection then, but this, yeah, this took a long time, and it's hard to believe this is the mini. And I know they have like that giant size now, and I just like, I can't even imagine how daunting that would be to try to pan. And last is highlighters. I had a goal this year of hitting pan in 2 highlighters, and I have exceeded that goal. So the first highlighter I hit pan on this year was Becca Vanilla Quartz, and this is just a little mini. Hopefully you can see, it's quite bright on that side. So if you can see like the glint right there, that's the pan. So it is quite sizable. I do have another one of these because I got it in a holiday set, and I wasn't sure about keeping both, but once I started working on this I realized like I can definitely finish this up. So usually I wouldn't have backups of things, but I think with this highlighter it's okay. At least I'm telling myself that for now. If you saw my recent roulette pan collab, I'll link it down below in case you're interested, you will know that I hit pan on the Eclipse shade from the Aurora highlighting palette from Honest Watch of Beverly Hills. Hopefully you can see there, right there. So pretty good size pan. I haven't used it too much since I hit pan, just kind of working through other things in my collection. And this last highlighter I actually hit pan on like yesterday, maybe, very recently, and this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. So hopefully you can see it. It's not too big of a pan. There we go. It's kind of hard to, with the light coming in, to show you the right angle to see the pan, but there it is. And I love Moonstone. 100% will repurchase this. I think this is probably the best shade for me with the Becca highlighters. Because it kind of matches my skin tone, so it gives it just like a little bit of shimmer. So if you don't want a crazy highlight, I think that is the perfect one for me. But I do like a crazy highlight, at least for now. Maybe once I start working full time, that one makes more sense. But until that comes, and especially in the summer, I just feel like highlight, like I just want to glow. So I'm glad I hit pan on it so I can move on to some more bling bling highlighters. So there you have it. In 2019, I've already hit pan on 10 items, which is super exciting. So hopefully I can continue this trend for the rest of the year. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm going to be doing my beauty inventory soon. So that is skincare, hair care, body care, and makeup, of course. So if you want to see how my numbers have changed since I last did it in October, then make sure you subscribe, and that video will be next. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye!